Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're diving into an unimaginable thought experiment. We are taking something we totally take for granted, something absolutely fundamental to our everyday existence, and we are completely turning it on its head just to see what makes our world tick.
So, what if tomorrow morning the Earth just suddenly stops spinning? I mean, it sounds impossible, right? We wake up, we go about our day, and the ground feels perfectly solid and still beneath our feet. But by tracing the exact cascading physical and biological consequences of this absolute disaster, it actually gives us a profound appreciation for our seemingly still planet. Because it turns out, that stillness is a complete illusion.
To understand the sheer scale of the destruction a sudden stop would cause, we first need to look at Part 1, Earth's hidden speed. Picture this. If you're sitting anywhere near the equator right now, maybe just enjoying a cup of coffee on a park bench, the Earth is actually spinning beneath you at nearly 1,670 kilometers per hour. That is the true hidden speed of your quiet afternoon. And let me tell you, if we suddenly hit the cosmic brakes, that coffee wouldn't just spill, it would instantly become a supersonic projectile. To put that into perspective, you are traveling way faster right now than a commercial passenger airplane racing across the sky at 900 kilometers per hour. But because everything, the cars, the buildings, the oceans, the clouds, the birds, and you, moves in perfect synchronization, you don't feel a thing. You just sip your coffee in absolute peace, completely unaware of the immense speeds you're actually experiencing. But what if that perfect synchronization was just suddenly shattered? That brings us to Part 2, the immediate aftermath. Okay, so the destruction here would be terrifyingly fast. At t+1 second, because you don't stop when the Earth does, inertia instantly throws anything not firmly bolted to bedrock eastward. Cars, buses, trees, and people would be violently thrown forward at tremendous speeds. By t+1 minute, the atmosphere, which didn't hit the brakes by the way, continues racing east, creating an unstoppable wall of wind. And by t+5 minutes, billions of tons of ocean water keep rushing east, sending mega-tsunamis hundreds of meters tall, crashing straight into the continents. And that's a crucial point. The atmosphere keeps moving. The winds scouring the surface would reach over 1,600 kilometers per hour. That is literally more than twice the speed of the absolute strongest Category 5 hurricanes ever recorded in human history. No building on Earth, no bridge, no skyscraper was designed to survive this. Entire city skylines would be totally wiped out in a matter of seconds. Now, if you miraculously survived those first 5 chaotic minutes, the danger is still far from over. Part 3. A world transformed. Without our 24-hour days, our fundamental concept of time just shatters. One single day would now last an entire year as the Earth slowly orbits the sun. We'd have 6 months of non-stop daylight, creating a blistering, cracked desert where rivers dry up and forests burn under unimaginably high temperatures. And on the flip side, you have 6 months of endless night, turning half the globe into a frozen, lifeless icebox, where temperatures plummet below -100 degrees Celsius. Neither extreme would allow for most plant life to survive. And get this, the very physical shape of our world would radically change. Today, the Earth's rotation creates the slight bulge around the equator. Well, without that spin, the equatorial bulge slowly disappears, making the Earth perfectly spherical. Over millions of years, gravity would send the oceans flowing away from the equator and flooding toward the poles. Coastlines as we know them would sink beneath the waves forever, while entirely new rocky plains and landmasses would emerge at the equator. The world map would be completely unrecognizable. But it's not just geography that gets thrown into chaos, it's all of biology. Millions of animals totally rely on the daily cycle of sunrise and sunset. Without it, their biological clocks would completely break. Birds would lose their migration routes, sea turtles would wander aimlessly, owls would fly in broad daylight, and bees wouldn't even know when to pollinate. This massive confusion would trigger a total collapse of global food chains and ecosystems, turning lush forests into silent, lifeless landscapes. So, with all that going wrong, is survival even possible? Part 4, Humanity's Last Hope. The answer actually might lie in the Twilight Zone. No, not the old TV show, but a narrow, glowing band of perpetual sunset, perfectly balanced right between the scorching day side and the freezing night side. This strip could offer temperatures just comfortable enough for life to endure, creating a tiny sliver of hope. However, making it work would mean completely abandoning life on the surface as we've always known it. Surviving in this twilight zone would require some truly incredible futuristic technology. We would be forced to move our entire civilization deep underground into massive domed cities to escape the harsh surface. We'd have to rely on rows of hydroponic indoor farms with artificial LED sunlight for food, heavily engineered water purification systems to filter our most valuable resource, and vast solar arrays stretching way out into the permanent dayside. Powerful cables would have to deliver that electricity across the planet just to power our new subterranean world.
That is a tremendous amount of effort just to survive, which brings us to part 5, the cosmic dance. Thankfully, getting our planet to halt would require an unimaginable amount of physical force, way beyond anything humans or our technology could ever create. For over 4.5 billion years, this ordinary-seeming rotation has quietly guaranteed our safety. It provides us with beautiful sunrises, gentle breezes, stable oceans, and the foundational rhythm for literally all living things. And scientists expect it to peacefully continue doing exactly that for billions of years more. This really brilliantly illustrates the magic of our daily lives. Think about it. You are standing on a planet, racing through space at incredible speeds, and you don't even feel it. Our peaceful, quiet reality is actually a high-speed cosmic dance happening right beneath your feet, every single second of every single day. The Earth is spinning while orbiting the Sun, all while our entire solar system moves through the Milky Way. So I want to leave you with this final question. Will you ever look at a simple sunrise the exact same way again? The next time you watch the sun dip below the horizon, feeling that gentle breeze and standing on solid ground, take a moment to remember the immense, unseen cosmic forces keeping you safe. Thank you so much for joining me for this